It was a warm Thursday afternoon at Atlanta's Hartsfield-Jackson Airport, and Gate B-19 bustled with travelers. The Delta flight to Seattle was boarding in 20 minutes, and the gate area had the usual hum of pre-flight anxiety and exhaustion. Among the passengers was a poised black woman in her early 40s, wearing a navy blue pantsuit, her hair pulled back in a neat bun. She stood quietly, holding a coffee and checking her phone. Near the jet bridge stood flight attendant Cheryl Martin, who had been with the airline for nearly 12 years. Known for being efficient, but not necessarily warm, Cheryl surveyed the boarding line and noticed the woman in the navy suit standing alone. Cheryl approached, smiling thinly. "Excuse me, miss," she said curtly. "First-class boarding hasn't begun yet. Coach line is over there." The woman looked up, puzzled. "I'm not boarding just yet." Cheryl's smile faded a notch. "We try to keep this area clear for our pre-board and premium passengers. If you could move aside, please." The woman raised an eyebrow. "I'm actually fine where I am. I'm with the crew." Cheryl blinked. "You're with the... Oh, catering maybe? Maintenance?" "No," the woman said calmly. "Flight crew." Cheryl chuckled, shaking her head. "Look, I'm not trying to be rude, but I've been doing this job for over a decade. Crew members have badges, uniforms, and I'm pretty sure I know everyone's scheduled today." The woman didn't flinch. "Are you certain about that?" Cheryl's patience was slipping. "Look, if you don't move along, I'll have to call security. We can't have loitering near the gate." Before the woman could respond, the gate agent returned from the jetway, saw the interaction, and nearly tripped over herself. "Captain Hughes," she exclaimed. "Sorry, I didn't realize you were here already." Cheryl froze. The black woman extended her hand to the stunned flight attendant. "Captain Imani Hughes, pilot in command for Flight 482 to Seattle. I believe we'll be working together today." The silence was deafening. Cheryl's face turned crimson. I didn't know," she stammered. "I thought you were just, what?" Captain Hughes asked, her voice still calm but with a steely undertone. The gate agent coughed awkwardly. "We're ready for pre-flight whenever you are, Captain." With a subtle nod, Captain Hughes turned and walked down the jetway, leaving Cheryl standing like a statue. 30 minutes later, the cabin crew began preparing the aircraft. Cheryl moved quietly, avoiding eye contact. She was the last to enter the cockpit for the pre-flight briefing. Captain Hughes sat in the left seat, flipping through her flight plan. Her co-pilot, a younger white man, was chatting with her casually. Cheryl cleared her throat. "Captain, I just wanted to say, I'm sorry. I made an assumption, and it was completely inappropriate." Captain Hughes looked up. "You did." "I didn't mean anything by it." "You didn't have to mean it," she replied. "You just had to do it." Cheryl looked down. "It won't happen again." "I hope not," Captain Hughes said, "because next time I won't stop at a conversation." The flight proceeded without incident, but word of the incident didn't stay in the air. One of the passengers had overheard the exchange and posted about it online. The story went viral within 24 hours. Flight attendant assumes black woman isn't crew. Turns out she's the pilot. The airline issued a statement reaffirming its commitment to diversity and inclusion, and Cheryl was quietly placed on a disciplinary review with mandatory bias training. As for Captain Hughes, she continued flying her route, her calm professionalism earning her even more respect. She didn't need to raise her voice. Her uniform, her wings, and the title captain said it all, and next time she stood at a gate in her navy blue suit, no one questioned her presence.